Narcissists can't answer these 5 sly questions, yet answering them will make them succumb to you indefinitely. Hey there! If you're exhausted from dealing with a narcissist who believes they've got it all figured out, you're in for a treat. Today, we're unpacking practical tools and techniques to break free from their manipulative grasp. This is your space to reclaim control and outsmart these cunning manipulators. But before we get into it, I want to express our gratitude for having you as part of our community. Your support is invaluable. If you've enjoyed our content and would like to contribute to its growth, consider supporting us on Ko-Fi. Your generosity allows us to create more engaging content for you. Your support means a lot to us, however small it is. And if you decide to join our membership program, we have an exciting perk for you. Your name will be featured in our upcoming videos as a token of appreciation. It's a small way to recognize and celebrate the fantastic individuals who make our work possible. If you're new here, make sure to smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're building a community of empowered individuals, and we'd love to have you on board. And of course, if you find the insights valuable, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share with others who might benefit, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Now let's dive into the strategies that will help you regain control and show these self-proclaimed leaders who's really running the show. Buckle up and let's get started. Number 1. Narcissists avoid answering is anything related to the truth. People who are only focused on themselves often lie all the time, even about things that are super obvious or don't need lying. For those of us who think honesty is important, this behavior can be really confusing. Like once I saw a mom kick her teenage son out of their home in the middle of the night, throwing his stuff on the lawn. The dad, who was going through a divorce, had to pick up the pieces and take the kid in. But then the mom sent an email to the school bus service asking them to pick up the son from his dad's house. Can you believe that? If reality is stranger than fiction, the messed up world of narcissists takes it to a whole new level. To keep it short, let's talk about our soon-to-be ex-wife again. She decided to do something about it and claimed that her husband kidnapped their son without her okay. What's wild? The email she sent that night proved she was lying. Can you believe how bold some people can be? Let's remember one big thing. For a narcissist, the truth is like poison. When you question why they do things, they can't come up with good answers. They'll use tricks like avoiding, saying it didn't happen, blaming others, or turning things around to avoid saying they were wrong. I've even made a whole video about this, so I know it well. But here's the kicker. When you catch a narcissist lying, they'll do whatever it takes to get out of it. Trust me, I've talked about it a lot in another video. The bottom line is that a narcissist can't handle the plain truth and will do whatever it takes to avoid it. Knowing this, we can slowly break down their fake front by telling the truth bit by bit. Number 2. Admitting when someone else did something good. Say there was an awesome party or a great idea at work. Don't expect a narcissist to easily say someone else did a good job. They just can't do it. Why? Because they're scared that if they admit someone else did something good, it'll make them look less important. It's like they're afraid there's not enough praise to go around, so even simple questions like, what does this person add to your life? Leave them stumped. It's like they don't realize that others can have an impact on their lives. And remember, I've talked about narcissistic personality disorder before, which is a more serious form of narcissism. But these behaviors happen on a spectrum. While we all want to be recognized and appreciated, these people take being self-centered to an unhealthy level. If you're working with a narcissist, don't expect them to show admiration or appreciation for others. It's just not in their nature. Number 3. Dealing with losses and failures. If you ask them about their mistakes or failures, be ready for not so great answers. They usually twist the facts to fit their messed up view of the world. This behavior is in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, DSM-5, the book that helps diagnose narcissistic personality disorder. Narcissists live in a world where they always have to be the best, and if they mess up, it feels like everything falls apart. They can't handle these situations, and talking about their mistakes or failures usually feels like a waste of time. It's another sign of their weak ego, They quickly brush off anything that challenges their idea that they're perfect and invincible. They think so highly of themselves that admitting to a mistake or loss is like saying they're not perfect, which is something they can't even think about. So expect them to avoid, change the subject, or come up with something else to talk about because those are their go-to moves. Number 4, anything that makes them feel ashamed or vulnerable. These folks will do whatever it takes to protect their fragile egos. It's a constant struggle between their scared, vulnerable side and the tough, confident image they want to show the world. They want to look strong and super sure of themselves on the outside, but inside they're dealing with a hidden, scared version of themselves. Keeping up this act takes a lot of effort. Dealing with a sneaky narcissist, especially at work, makes things even more complicated. They might act like the victim or pretend to be nice and caring, all while hiding a bunch of anger and knowing exactly how to use it to get what they want. It's also crucial to realize that they'll do whatever it takes to avoid situations that make them feel ashamed or weak, even if it means hurting others. Plus, their social skills and ability to keep relationships often become tricky. Feel free to drop a comment below if you've seen them struggle in social situations or found it hard to keep long-term connections with them. Number 5, their relationships with others and social skills. These people are so into themselves and have such delicate self-esteem that even a tiny hint that they're not perfect can set them off. Building good relationships with others is tough for them. They can't handle any kind of feedback, criticism, or even the smallest suggestion that they might not be flawless. It's like they really don't want to show any sign of weakness or feel ashamed. So they'll do whatever it takes to avoid these situations, even if it means hurting the people around them. Get ready to face their anger if you bring up the topic of their social skills. They might lie, twist things around, blame others, and make others feel bad as they try to trick and force you into going along with what they want. Just to sum it up, there are 5 things that narcissists usually have a hard time dealing with: the truth, giving credit to others, facing failure or loss, dealing with shame or vulnerability, and judging their social skills. If you talk about any of these things, don't expect them to give you a straight answer. Instead, you'll probably get tricky responses and manipulation tactics like twisting the truth, lying, blaming others, and making others feel bad. They want to mess with your balance and keep you feeling unsure. Navigating the dynamics of dealing with a narcissist can be challenging, as they tend to categorize people as either allies or adversaries. If you sense their relentless efforts to undermine your control, remember you're not alone in this. To equip yourself further, explore the valuable insights in my complimentary course, available in the section below. Share your experiences with these behaviors in the comments. Your stories may resonate with others who've encountered narcissists. Stand strong and remember that today is the perfect day to advocate for your best life. For more content like this, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Until next time, let the healing journey commence. And don't forget to check out the free book and consider a one-on-one consultation. Links are in the description.